Well, I'm joined by John Day. We're going to get a mid-season checkup on his Fab Five. John, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. It's been a great season so far.
It's just been absolutely outstanding, capped off by some great races last weekend at Pre-State. We've got about 30 days. 4 weekends from now, we'll be at Little Everglades for the state championship. And let's talk about the 1A girls. And why don't we just go through the rationale real quick on what your rankings are based around?
Well, what I do is, again, some of these, the early races are important. Pre-state, is important. But, overall, my overall rankings, I think you're going to see that I'm focused more on where I think they're going to be at the end of the year. If somebody's won a state title before, or if they've, been in the position where, I think even though they may not have the fastest time to date, if I think that, they're a gamer and they're training for the end of the year, I'm probably going to have them ranked even higher than some of the ones that have run faster times. So bear that in mind. Again, this is for fun. So
yeah, most definitely. We're going to have some fun going down your rankings, and a lot of folks got some late starts, and they're aiming towards the end of the season, and that's what your rankings are kind of based around. Well, let's start in on it. Let's hear number 5 for the 1A girls.
Okay, number 5 for the 1A girls, I'm going to have Stephanie Kurgat from Maclay. Now, I know that she hasn't run since September 24th, and I don't know if Maclay did, if they've been holding back or what, but I have her as number 5. She ran an 18:41 at the Seminole or at the FSU Invitational. She's actually 6th best time right now, but I've got her 5th. 4th, I'm going to have Brittany Ollinger from Oak Hall. She ran a 18:20, solid 18:20 at the pre-state meet. Oak Hall, you're going to see, is a great team, team-wise. Number 3 is new to 1A, Bryce Seymour. Bryce came from Haggerty. She's now running for Circle Christian. Bryce had a 17:58 at pre-state. She's been a surprise so far. I mean, she was a good runner at Haggerty last year, but when you break 18 in a 5K for the girls, you're doing some. Second is somebody that I just came out of left field, Sarah Candiano from Evangelical Christian School, and I don't know if you know anything about her, and I wish I knew more about her. But, anybody that throws up a 17:51, Dr. Bob, is going to be high in my rankings. Number 1 girl overall, everybody knows her. Young girl, I believe she's a freshman this year. Yeah, class of 2015. Actually, Sarah Candiano is a freshman, too. That's probably why I've never followed her as much. But Julie Woolrath is my number 1 in 1A. 17:31 at the Holy Trinity Fall Classic, state champion, great runner, great program with Coach Butler. So, that's my top 5. Julie, Sarah, Bryce, Brittany, and Stephanie.
Awesome top 5. I think it's going to be really interesting. At Pre-State, we saw Bryce take it out hard, and she led through the mile. Ended up fading a little bit, but that presents an interesting situation at state, because now she's got Julie Woolrath and she's got Sarah Candiano in that race. Does she do the same type of tactic, or does she sit back? Now, let me tell you a little bit about Sarah. I got word of her from Robert Brown down at Fort Myers early in the season, right before the Fort Myers Optimist meet. Had a chance to see her race. She is really, really talented.
Yeah.
Only a freshman, not a whole lot of racing experience, and her confidence just keeps getting better and better. And she's not afraid to go with Bryce. She's not going to be afraid to go with Julie. And I think she's got a little bit of a fight in her and a little bit of a kick. So I think I'm going to see a 3-way battle at state with maybe some other runners up there as well. And that's where we sit with 1A.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Again.
Alrighty, thanks for your Fab 5 and the 1A girls. We're going to take a break. We're coming back with the 1A boys.